Hello. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to everybody who's going to be catching this on the replay on YouTube. And welcome to everybody who's going to be showing up both on YouTube and TikTok. We are streaming on both platforms today. We're going to be talking about the Sun conjunct Pluto. This is a massive energy, and we are right in the middle of it right now. I did do a short video on TikTok that I shared on YouTube as well regarding this energy, this powerful process of alchemy that's going on right now, these beautiful light activations and light codes that we are receiving. Hello, Tammy. Great to hear from you. Great to see you, beautiful. And so go ahead and check that out if you want a little bit of background on what we're working with here as far as these energies go. As we are streaming currently, we are at 29 degrees of Capricorn, having this initial meeting of the Sun and Pluto. Hello, Vita. Welcome, beautiful. Before they then move tomorrow into Aquarius, hitting that 0 degree of Aquarius point and supercharging that with this super combo of energies, these heavy hitters here with the Sun and Pluto. It really doesn't get any better than this. Today, what we're going to do, and hopefully we'll have time to get through all 12 houses. If we don't, then we'll pick up this live stream whenever we get a chance. Just know that just because this is happening today and tomorrow, as far as the exact conjunction, just as we've been feeling these energies leading up, we're going to feel them on the other side of this too. This doesn't all happen at once, right? This is a process that we are going through. And so just know and be aware of that, and know that, like, for instance, if you're finding this replay on YouTube, whenever you find it is the perfect time, and these energies are going to be ongoing. Hello, V. Hello, Jan. Welcome. Oh, it's great to see you here. Go ahead and hit that like button when you jump in. Always appreciated. And so, yeah, like I said, we're going to be going through the 12 houses. The houses that you have this conjunction happening are going to be where you're going to be feeling this energy the most. And we're going to feel it differently depending on, of course, what house that is in. And if you don't know your houses in your natal chart, then go ahead right now. Check out, my favorite is Cafe Astrology. A lot of astrologers recommend astro charts. It's whatever, or something like that. I like Cafe Astrology. So go ahead, look that up right now, type in your birth info, and you can get your natal chart, and then you'll be able to see where it is that you have 29 degrees of Capricorn and 0 degrees of Aquarius in your chart. But also know and understand that as we're going through these houses, there's going to be messages here that you may relate to. All right. And so don't worry too much if you don't know that. Just be here and be open to receiving whatever it is that you're meant to receive. Hello, Lens Peter, by the way. And thank you for all those likes for the live, Jan. You are amazing. I appreciate you so much. So what were we saying? Yeah, there will be messages in here for you. So don't worry too much about all of that. I'm going to pull a collective message to get us started as well from the, the activation, Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. We're going to start off with a card here. And we know that these are activations of our power, right? We have that powerful light of the Sun illuminating Pluto, and that just Pluto illuminates everything, right? So we have the light and the dark coming together, illuminating each other. We're bringing things to the surface. We're alchemizing energies here. And we're going to be stepping more deeply into our power and our authenticity in whatever area of our chart specifically. We have this energy, but just overall as well. And I want to set the intention for us right now. And I'm already feeling them, like my heartbeat is going crazy, that we receive the light activations in this sacred space. I always create a sacred space for everybody who's going to be involved in these live streams before I go online. And so that sacred safe space is here. Tap into that energy, tap into that field, and allow for whatever activations want to come through for you right now. And as we continue to move through these next couple days, I received an activation from this energy. Hello, Bams. Hello, Fru Anderson. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Christian. Oh, 6th house Christian knows exactly where this is happening for them. Yeah, that's an interesting one right there. This is in my 7th house. So woohoo. That's also where I had a lot of action going on there. over the last few years. That conjunction of Pluto and Saturn was right on my 7th house cusp. So I've been working with those energies for a while. And a lot of us, these are energies that we have been working through. But yeah, I felt an activation from this come through a couple days ago. Actually, I felt my body get really light and the ringing in my ears kind of intensified. And I was like, ooh, I feel some energy coming in right now. So fortunately, I was able at that time to just kind of turn everything off, center into myself, and just open up my energy field to allow for these activations to come through. Our DNA is being activated right now. Past life gifts and abilities coming online. There's a lot of this beautiful crystalline consciousness, this 5D, 7D consciousness that's coming through. So it's really, really powerful. And yeah, I felt amazing, but you definitely want to be hydrating because this energy is intense. And with all these activations and our light body transforming and all of this, it's going to make you you're just naturally going to be really thirsty. So make sure that you are taking care of that. All right. And make sure that you're nourishing your body and getting the rest if you're able. You know, I have an 18-month-old, so I know and I understand we can't always get the rest that we want. But when we are able, please, please, please do that. For yourselves. Hello, Belinda. Oh, your husband made electric turtle soup. Oh, wow. That sounds really interesting. And let's enjoy that. And thank you for joining. Belinda may already be gone, but I love it when people just check in like that, even if they can't stay clear. So let's see here. As we're pulling this activation card for the Sun conjunct Pluto energies. Hello, Michael. Welcome. It's so great to see you, my beautiful brother. Has anyone else been feeling any of these activations and these energies coming through for them? If you have, I want to know. Hello, Samuel. And we're going to tap into this right now and see what activations we are receiving. Hello, Solomon. Great to see you, brother. Yeah, it's a beautiful, really clean, clear energy, right? Very, very high vibrational. I really, really enjoyed it. And like I said, and for me, the bulk of the activation that I was able to perceive came through days before. Right. So like I said, the timing is not exact here, you guys. This is a wave of energy and we're going to feel it when we feel it and how we feel it. And if you're not feeling anything, don't worry. It doesn't mean that nothing is happening. And part of these activations as well are the ways that it's like we take part. That's what Spirit wants us to know and understand. We take part in these activations through the ways that we move through this energy, the ways that we utilize this energy, and the ways that we allow ourselves to shift, change, and grow. Hello, Munaya, welcome. All right, tell us about these activations. What do we need to know about the activations that we are currently receiving? Okay, first card out here is Inner Earth. This is the base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. And this makes sense when we're working with Plutonic energy, right? Because this base, this stability, Pluto is the planet of power. And of course, we're only as strong as our base. We're only as strong as our foundation. And in order for these higher chakras to activate, we have to have that grounded center. We have to be grounded. And so the importance of that, I think, just coming through for so many people is the importance of grounding, connecting with nature in any way that you can, and just knowing and understanding that we are those satellites, like we talk about all the time. That energy is coming through. It's being channeled through us, and we are channeling it into the planet. Many say that Inner Earth is where the 5D Earth, the dimension of the 5D Earth exists. And it is where we can find the remnants of, because this was once a 5D crystalline matrix, right? Planet Earth. And so it's not like we're becoming something new. We are returning to our original blueprint. And then, of course, rising up even higher from that point. All right. So this is an activation connecting us to this planet in a much deeper way. And that's not something that I expected, but that's a beautiful energy coming forward, allowing us to be that much more grounded into this earthly experience. And see, then we have the third eye chakra coming out. And this is why it's so important, like we said, to be grounded when we have these higher chakras opening and activating. I'm going to get these all out here, and then we're going to talk about them a little bit. We have star gathering coming out. And then we have Memories of Atlantis. And we've been talking about this a little bit, right? These energies of unlocking these memories from Atlantis, unlocking these beautiful crystalline light codes. And Lemuria has been coming up even more. And Atlantis was part of Lemuria. And it was sort of when this part of Lemuria fell, that was Atlantis, it was sort of bifurcated off of the whole, so to speak. And Rising Phoenix Aurora talks all about this. If you guys want more information about that, all of that, look her up. Okay, but we've been talking about the energies, the codes within our DNA unlocking from Lemuria, because we are bringing that energy back. Lemuria was essentially Eden, heaven on earth, and that is the energy that we're moving back into. So I love that, more of these Atlantean and Lemurian memories unlocking. And that card represents spiritual acceleration as well. And so this is really about memories, past life memories coming online. And so for many people, there's going to be this energy here as we're moving through this, because we are unlocking, like we said, when we're unlocking and activating our DNA, we are bringing online aspects of our multidimensionality and reconnecting with all of those different aspects of the self, which that therefore begins to unlock our gifts and abilities as well. So there's this huge acceleration of energy here where we really begin to become aligned with our higher selves, with our soul selves on a much more powerful level. And I'm feeling like spontaneous rememberings happening for people here as these aspects of the DNA are activated here. And there's this energy of really being able to see and recognize our soul family, our soul tribe, and truth in general, like a deeper level of discernment. And this has been coming through quite a lot, this deeper level of discernment here. You did, Danielle? Oh, I love that Danielle pulled the same card from her Starseed deck. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Listening to past life regression meditations. Yeah, absolutely. It's powerful sometimes. And so the trick is we want to gain the wisdom that we can gain from past life experiences, but we don't want to get so caught up in the past life energies that we forget to be present in the current life. So it's like keeping that balance. But there is very important information that we can gain and remember from our past lives. And so, like I said, for some people, it's like a spontaneous remembering of these things, or a spontaneous, or it's like if you did have some memories, or say like you'd had a past life regression done, but you weren't really able to put together the meaning of it for you specifically, there's like a deeper meaning that you're going to be able to put together. It's like putting the pieces together is what it feels like. I want to read this Inner Earth card here. I want to see if there's any additional energy in here for us. Let's see. This card transports us, and I'm going to hold it up again. This card transports us to the energetic gateway that connects us to this planet and everything that we have learned during our many lifetimes here. We are being given a powerful opportunity to root down and claim our right to be on the planet, to claim the truth that ultimately we are safe. In the image, there is a gateway below a giant tree. This realm is called the underworld. So once again, perfect for Plutonian energy, right? This is the spiritual realm visited by shamans journeying to collect energies, meet guardian beings, and reclaim parts of their power, or the power of others that have been left behind. Know that if you are searching for parts of yourself, you have the opportunity to find them and build that stable foundation. You have the right to feel grounded, safe, and secure. And this is so incredibly important, this claiming our right to be here on this planet. And what that really means, right? And really owning that and really embracing, we talk about being fully incarnated on here all the time, really embracing the fact that we're here and stepping into the fullness of the possibilities that brings online for us. And then I love the Hathor light codes on the bottom of the deck here. This says full power recall, full system upgrade, light immersion. So these are beautiful, beautiful. Then we got the stellar gateway activation, infinite potential. All right, manifestation vortex, and the emerald tablet activation under that. cosmic order and divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. There is so much powerful manifestation energy available to us right now. It's really, really just such a powerful time to tap into that. Wherever you have this energy going on in your natal chart, you are going to feel that much more empowered and have a real opportunity to reclaim your power and your energy in that particular area of your life. And I think that's a great segue, clear, to bring us into karmic board clearing under that, to bring us into the Through the Houses reading. January 2024 is an 11-day. Ooh, I love that. Beautiful. I love it. Love my angel numbers. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Yeah. And of course, it is the beginning of Aquarius season as well, when the sun hits that 0 degree of Aquarius point. So this Aquarius season is going to be off the charts, you guys. All right. Okay. I'm feeling called to work with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. So we're going to work with this as we're moving through the houses. And we're also going to work with the Numinous Astro deck, which is a new deck that I got for Christmas. So we're going to play with this one as well. So we're going to work off of this. And we're going to work off of the Night Goddess Tarot as we move through the 12 houses and we look at what specific things Spirit wants to bring clear to our minds and hearts, what might be going on for us. And so we're going to start with the first house. If this transit, clear, if this transit, this conjunction of Pluto and the sun is happening in our first house, what does that mean for us? And for some people, especially if you had your chart read using the whole house system, there's going to be 2 different houses. So you might have the 12th and the 1st going on for this, because you would have one entire house dedicated to Capricorn and one dedicated to Aquarius. So there may be 2 different houses. And so the first house, the Capricorn house, is where we're closing things out. And the Aquarian energy, the Aquarius house, is where we're bringing in that fresh energy. So for people who are experiencing this in their first house, what guidance do we have? I'm going to do what are we closing out, and then what are we bringing in, or whatever energies. But that's what are we closing out if this is happening in our first house. And remember, the first house represents the sense of self. It represents our identity. It represents the way that we approach and see the world, the energy that we project into the world. So it's going to be a very personal process for people who are experiencing this conjunction in their first house. So we have the Nymph of Pentacles here, and that looks like Jupiter in the background of this card. So that would speak to blessings. It would speak to good luck. It would speak to opportunities. I definitely feel that heavy energy of opportunities here coming through. So there may be opportunities working with that Jupiterian energy, right? This would be opportunities, especially when it comes to faith, when it comes to this energy of a renewal of faith in ourselves, a renewal of faith in spirit. Hello, Galactic Elf. Welcome. Greetings from Lava Zone 1. I love you. So, but just this renewal of hope and faith and opportunities. Let's get more about these opportunities coming in. And you will be, I mean, this energy with Pluto conjunct the sun is very self. This just means that there's a magnetism overall that you are exuding and projecting here. And so it makes perfect sense that there's going to be opportunities coming through for you. Hello, Annika. Opportunities and just a powerful sense of renewal I'm feeling. Yeah, we have the World coming out. And then the Two of Wands. And that was kind of inverted. We're going to see if I feel that energy feels relevant or not. So this feels to me like set some really powerful intentions. If you have this conjunction going on in your first house, set some really powerful intentions. But just, I feel almost like there's an element of surprise here. Almost like for some people, it's like things that you gave up on or things that you set in motion a long time ago, finally coming through and finally coming into fulfillment Anything else? Let's get one more tarot, and then we're going to pull a couple of the numinous astrology cards on this. The part of fortune goes out. That is where you find the most fulfillment in life. And that's in your 5th house. That's the Leo house. That is the house of creativity, children. That's the house of all the things that make life worth living. That's how I like to talk about the 5th house or describe the 5th house. So we have the moon here. Yeah, so unexpected things. And this looks like a new moon to me, interestingly enough. So I feel for some people, this is connected in with intentions that you set during some of these opportunities and energies coming through the universe can be closeouts, but it's also, it feels like the energy of harvest is really what it feels like. The completion in terms of the harvest. Let's get a little more energy here. Clarifying this for the 1st house. Those experiencing this function in their 1st house. We have the 3rd house and the 10th house coming out with the 9th house on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. All right. And so for some people, if you really know your chart, look into your 3rd, 10th, and 9th house because there could be aspects going on there. Or there could be those houses being activated as well. So this is perception, reputation, and seeking with the 9th house. All right, so opportunities. This feels like fame for some people, like stepping into the spotlight. In some regard. This definitely is like, and this makes sense, right? Perception and reputation, because the 1st house is how people see you, right? It's the energy that you put forward. Okay, so that like really a powerful shift, and it's that magnetism like talking about, and that creates a ripple effect where people are noticing you, people are talking about you, people it's just people are paying attention. So Spirit's saying capitalize upon that energy of people paying attention to you right now. The moon is the Cancer card. I felt like throwing that out there. Could be advances and opportunities in respect to your career, in respect to any ways, like if you work with social media or anything like that, you really have a powerful platform to utilize for that right now. So utilize that, tap into that, get involved any way that you can get involved in this, in like discussions and exchanging ideas with people. There's going to be a lot of receptivity for that for you. Hello, Cece. Welcome. Hello, Linda. If you're still there, welcome. Yeah, you're just really, really your life purpose, your career, your reputation, the way that you're seen, the way that you're perceived. There's powerful opportunities coming through to enhance all of that, as well as any type of spiritual quest, any type of travel that you're wanting to do. There's energy for this as well. Some people, you may actually get opportunities to travel that are related to, maybe you're getting opportunities to share your experience on media, or who has like a presence on social media. You might are this, come to our that, and like vlog about it or blog about it or post about it, and something like that, or just making advances in those areas. Yeah, and this is, of course, this is the energy of Jupiter in the 9th house. So of course it makes sense that that Jupiter energy is coming through here. Oh yeah, and then I cut the deck to Jupiter. And this is also just, of course, major expansion for you, like we were saying, but really be powerful in your intentions. Work with the energy with that moon card. I'm feeling the energy of dream time as well. Really project during your dream time as well. Your intentions, working with lucid dreaming, things like that could be very beneficial for any of my beautiful people who are experiencing this conjunction in their 1st house. All right. Let's move on to the second house now. For everyone who's experiencing this conjunction in their second house. Clear. Oh, thank you, Jan. You're so sweet. I appreciate you so much. Hello, Dan. Hello, welcome. I don't know if Dan's still on. It looks like he's not. Clear, unfortunately, so he won't get to hear that I said that. It's all right. All right, second house. Clear. Hello, Daniel. All right, we're gonna start first one with the numinous and then go to the tarot for everyone experiencing this conjunction in their second house. What guidance do we have? What messages do we have? Oh yeah, if you do, let's all check it out. Galactic Elf has a YouTube channel. Let's definitely all go ahead and like that. Support the fam, you guys. All right. What is happening? What is developing for those with this conjunction happening in their second house? We got the 10th house coming out again. Reputation, career, social standing, legacy. And the second house, what does the second house represent? Second house is the Taurus house. It represents the material world. It represents our finances. It represents our sense of self, our resources, self-love. Yes, got the Taurus card coming right out there. And then we have Chiron, healing. All right, so those who are experiencing this in their second house, there's definitely a powerful energy here of healing, developing a deeper level of self-love. I'm also feeling like healing and body image healing. So people experiencing this in their second house, you may be going through a powerful regeneration, physical regeneration, like literal physical healing, but also this beautiful healing of your relationship to your own body and to your own energy. I feel like powerful generational healing happening here, ancestral healing happening here for my people experiencing this in their second house, especially when it comes to issues of money. If there is like a poverty energy within your bloodline, there's like a powerful healing of that energy coming through. Really stepping into empowerment in terms of money, in terms of being self-starting and being able to take control of our own lives, to be just in that state of, I don't know any other way, better way to put it, right? Just empowerment when it comes to money, when it comes to you being able to utilize the resources of the physical world and manifest and create in the physical world. There's healing when it comes to sexuality. I'm feeling that energy coming through as well. And relationship energies and issues too. And that would be, of course, the other house that Taurus rules, right? Our 7th house. So, and there's something here with this 10th house energy here too. There's something here with like this healing that you're doing right now, that you are experiencing as you move through this energy. It helps to advance you in your career as well, or your reputation. So there's something that you can use. And so whatever is going on, whatever you've been experiencing in your own healing process, just know that there's a way that it can benefit you, and there's a way that it can advance you in your career, clear, as well. Whether this is because you can relate better to people, whether this is because there's a side of you that people can see, that they can, you can empathize, or they can connect with you better, or it's just they're feeling that energy on an unconscious level, or it's giving you and bringing you more skills to bring to your own personal, whatever it is that you do. Like it's advancing you exponentially, which is really, really beautiful. Let's get any other, and you're just feeling way more confident in your own skin. I feel like all of my second house people right now, It's like you feel that magnetism, right? It's like you walk into a room and it's like if you used to kind of walk with your head down or sort of like shuffle into a room, it's like you're kind of like you got a swagger going on now, right? You're like sauntering into the room. You feel so good in your skin and that energy. It's like people notice that. And so even just that is helping to advance you in other areas of your life because there's a confidence that you have now that you weren't able to embody before. Hello, Elf Reflex. It's great to see you. Are you Galactic Elf on a different name? Right? You do resonate with that? Absolutely. It does feel good. It does feel good. Clearing, especially those issues of like, and I think a lot of, it's not just women though, right? Like men and women, body dysmorphia, body shame, these different type of issues. Like a lot of us struggle with that. And this is another aspect of us fully incarnating, right? Feeling at home in our bodies. So I don't know. It's just, that's beautiful stuff. All right. Anything else? Anything else for my second house people? How is this conjunction affecting those who are experiencing it in their second house? All right, we got the Queen of Wands coming out. There's that swagger that we were talking about right there. All right, then we got the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles was inverted, but the way that it kind of flipped out like that. But the way that I'm feeling this energy here is that the 9 is building into the 10, like what was once denied to you or what you felt like was once denied to you is now becoming available, is now becoming accessible because you've stepped into this energy. And this is what was necessary. All right. And so the 9, like we said, the 9 builds into the 10. And it's like, it's that self-worth, that elevating of that self-worth. And what is it? One of my favorite quotes is something like, once you recognize your value, you'll stop giving discounts. And that's kind of what this energy feels like. It's like my second house people here. It's like you're really beginning to like own your worth, to know your value, and you're no longer giving discounts. All right. You are demanding what you deserve. And that's part of where this 10th house energy comes in. This is why you're making these advances forward in your career, in your social standing and all of this, is it's because you're asking for what you deserve. All right. So for some people, this may be like, if this is job related, you may be going in and asking for a raise. All right. Or you may be asking for a different position. Or you may be, this is relationship. We understand how that energy would translate, right? But for a lot of people, it definitely feels like, remember, this is second house energy here. It definitely feels like in career, in this career context. And welcome to everybody who's here. I love you. Oh, thank you, Anne, for the roses. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like the live stream, everybody. I don't necessarily consider myself a spiritual medium. I consider myself an intuitive, which we are all intuitive. Medium would be somebody who specializes in connecting with people who have passed on. And that's not really my specialty. It happens sometimes spontaneously to answer that question. All right, so that's beautiful for my second house people, really stepping into your worth. And for everyone who just joined us, what we're doing is we're looking at this conjunction of Pluto and the sun through the different astrological houses. Clear. So we're moving on now to the third house. If this conjunction is happening in your third house, we're going to be checking into what that energy is going to look like for you. I don't know what that means, a spiritual large. I'm going to take that as a compliment, whatever that means. All right. So tapping into this. Yeah, I liked starting with the Numinous Astro deck first. We're going to start with this one for my third house people. Clear. If you are, hello, soul, welcome. Hello, Diana. Hello, hello, hello. All right. And if anyone has missed any of this and you want to check it out at a later date, if you are on TikTok, you can go ahead. You can find this entire live stream on YouTube. I am. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday as well, Yanni. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for that follow. Oh, thank you, Ark. Thank you so much for the rose. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, third house. If this conjunction is happening in your third house, these are some of the ways that you may be experiencing this energy. And as I've said, there's a lot of new people on right now on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much, Queen Mary. Oh, I love that. I love puns and plays on words. So I love your name. That really, that makes me merry. I like that a lot. Very clever. If you don't have your chart and you don't know what house this is happening for you, go ahead to cafeastrology.com, astro.com, any of these sites, plug in your birth information and you can find out. We want to be looking at where 29 degrees of Aquarius or 29 degrees of Capricorn and 0 degrees of Aquarius are. And I'm not doing private readings or personal readings today, but if you want to DM me, I can do one for you for an 1111 donation. I can send you a video of a quick reading, or follow me. I go live very, very frequently, almost daily at this point when I can. It's been a few days. It's been a crazy week, but and a lot of times I do pull cards and answer personal questions. I'm just not doing it today because we're doing this specific energy here, clear. But just know that if you hopped on, there's likely a message on here for you. So third house, if this conjunction is happening in your third house, Sun conjunct Pluto, here's how you may be experiencing or what you may be experiencing. All right, so we have Libra and Pisces coming out. So 2 zodiac sign energies for my third house people here. Libra, I'm being reminded, ruled by Venus. Pisces, ruled by Neptune. And so this would be the 7th and the 12th house. So there could be connections in those houses. And so there are energies here. And remember, when we're talking about the third house, we're talking about perception. We're talking about communication. We're talking siblings. We're talking about our immediate world, our community, short distance travel, but a lot working with the mind and the energy of the mind here. All right. And so I'm feeling an expansion of the mind and the mental energy and the perception in general with the energy of Libra as the idealist and Pisces the mystic. Pisces is also a very idealistic energy, and so there's like this a transformation going on here when it comes to your ideals, when it comes to, I'm feeling like this kind of like extra boost of hope for the world. Just maybe some ideas of some new ways to approach the world, a new way to perceive. And what this is, what I'm thinking of is this energy. It's the old classic mirrors that back to us. That's our experience of the world. If we expect that it is a beautiful place, if we have mantras and affirmations such as my world is always taking care of me, that tends to be the experience that's reflected back to us. So there's like an understanding here of this, and a real perception shift and change that allows for where you may have noticed yourself being a bit more cynical before. There's like a new energy of hopefulness that's coming in here. And it's like, oh, wow, there may actually be some hope for humanity. There may actually be something deeper. It feels like a spiritual awakening going on for some people who are experiencing this in their third house. And really tapping into their magic, tapping into their own intuition, psychic abilities. I'm feeling activating for my third house people here. Huda, hello, says I'm a Libra and my husband is a Pisces. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of energies here that are it's the light is illuminating the shadow, right? Like we've been talking about. So we're going to be there's going to be a lot of that, as we are shifting timelines so dramatically. Different people are shifting and different people are awakening and activating at different speeds. So that is going to cause some tension. And what you're what's being done right now is I feel like you're being given an opportunity to learn how to communicate even more effectively and to become more intimate and to become closer. Through learning how to perfecting that art of communication with each other, learning how to see each other, how to hear each other in a more powerful way. So it's really a beautiful opportunity. Remember, our challenges are always opportunities. Hello. Yes. Thank you, Celeste, for filling people in. Hello, Breaker19. And thank you so much for the rose. Very much appreciated. All right. Clear. Let's get a little more clarification on this, but definitely feeling those powerful psychic activations here. Pay attention to your dreams, my third house people. And it's like your dreams and like Spirit saying not just your literal dreams, although you do want to pay attention to those, but like your hopes and dreams for yourself, for your life. I feel like there's an activation of that energy where perhaps before you might have been dreaming too small. It's like now you're dreaming bigger. And you want to be doing that because remember, even our wildest dreams tend to be only a fraction of what we're actually capable of and what we're actually capable of experiencing and manifesting and creating. We sell ourselves short far more often than we set the bar too high. We tend to set it too low. All right, we set our standards too low. We set the bar too low. We undershoot. Instead of, there really is Spirit saying there's no such thing as overshooting, because really, if you like that old phrase, if you dream it, you can be it. That is 100% true. And so it's like you're learning how to dream bigger for yourself, for the world, for the other people in your reality. It's just like your everything is expanding. It's beautiful. Your light body. I feel so much expansion in your light body as well. Oh, thank you, Marina. Thank you so much. And what else did I want to see? Oh, Annika, I will do a pick a pile soon. I love the pick a pile. That would be fun to do live. That'll be a fun one to do live. All right. Let's get a little more. Any other clarification for my third house people here? We have the Witch, which is the Magician. All right. This deck's equivalent of the Magician card. Making things happen. Your psychic power is so potent right now. Any rituals, anything that you do like that, especially if it includes writing things down or speaking things out loud, it is going to be really like the energy that you're putting out and what you're going to get back from that is like, it's massive. All right. We have the Intuition card. Like I said, powerful psychic activations here. For my third house people, we have the Four of Wands. And it's happening quickly. I feel like a lot of powerful shifts and changes that happen very, very quickly. And all it took was you open up your perspective. Hello, Shayra. Hello, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much. Yes, I just moved in here a couple months ago. We, my partner and I bought a house. And so this is, you can see a little bit of it right here in the camera, but it's a beautiful space. It's great energy here. And so it's so interesting. I keep focusing on the palm here. Somebody here as well, my third house people. And when I say my third house people, for the people just hopping on, that means the people who are experiencing this conjunction in their third house. You may suddenly realize that you are getting these intuitive hits, that you just have these knowings. Like all of a sudden somebody be speaking to you and you'll just know something and you're like, where did that come from? Or you'll be sharing. And remember, this is third house. A lot of your gifts and abilities may be coming through when it comes to the way that you in communications with other people. Like all of a sudden somebody's asking you for advice and you start speaking to them, but it's like the words are just flowing out of you and you don't even know it's coming from. Like you start channeling spontaneously. All right. And what you're channeling is your own higher self, right? Your 5D self, your 7D self, your 12D self. And, or you may just all have these visions, these spontaneous visions, or like I said, knowings. I think a lot of you it's going to be on knowings. Thank you for that follow, Polish. Hello, everybody. Hello, Spiritual Baddie. And hello, Carla over here on YouTube. So it's just, you're going to start noticing these gifts popping up more. And it's going to get to the point where you're like, all right, I really need to hone this gift, this skill more. Okay. And some of you guys may actually get into palmistry. That's where I was looking at the Four of Wands card here with the hand. You may get into like reading palms or something like that. Like go wherever you're guided to go with this. All right. If you want to learn tarot, for people who are interested in learning tarot, I am going to be putting a class together soon for that. It's going to be super, super fun. So stay tuned for that. I've been getting some downloads about how we're going to go about that and stuff. Hello, Tammy Joe. Welcome, beautiful. It's so great to see you. But like whatever you're guided to learn, however it is that you're guided to hone these gifts and abilities. Oh, thank you, Polish It Up. Oh, I love the bears. They're so cute. I appreciate those so much. I appreciate all of you, and you're great. You're fantastic. You want to learn how mediumship is not something that is a specialty of mine, but if that's something you're feeling drawn to, it's because you already have that gift and that ability within you. I mean, we all have all of these. It's just, I mean, I got my hands full with the living. And I like to work with my higher self and my benevolent team. But I mean that if you're drawn to working with people who have transitioned, there's a lot of people who can really benefit. And it's really powerful to be able to facilitate that for somebody as well. When you're able to help them reconnect with somebody that has transitioned, that they consider to have lost. Of course, we know nobody is really lost, right? They've just transitioned into a different form out of this particular reality simulation, right? But if that's where you're drawn, then apprentice with someone, learn from someone, hone those gifts, hone those talents. You're drawn to seeing the lottery numbers. If you can figure that one out, let me know. Hello, Polish It Up. It was actually a really disappointing day for me when I realized that, and this was just one of those spontaneous knowings or downloads, where I realized that like winning the lottery or something like that was not going to happen for me, because part of my purpose in this lifetime was to learn how to be a conscious creator and to learn how to manifest and to learn how to create that abundance for myself instead of just kind of like getting it dropped into my lap like that. It was like I was going to have to work for it and show that I knew how to work with energy, that I knew how to shift out of these old limiting belief systems and step into a higher level of empowerment, and that it wasn't going to come through that avenue. And I was like, damn it. But it is what it is, right? And that's definitely where I've been focusing a lot of my energy moving forward. And I've been sharing with people quite a lot on here. I've been doing a lot of that through affirmations. Oh, Polish It Up. You are just on fire right now with all those gifts. Those are so beautiful. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, beautiful. I'm sure you do, Josh. I'm sure you do have a beautiful aura. Anybody who's attracted, and it's all of us here who come together in this beautiful container, like people who are attracted and come into this energy, this container that we've all created together. There's, of course, you have a beautiful aura, right? This is why you're attracted, why you were drawn into this live stream, why you're drawn into this tribe and this energy. You have a beautiful aura. You are a powerful manifestor. You are a powerful creator, right? And I do want to throw it out there for people who are on TikTok. If you want to join the Cosmic Rebel tribe, go ahead. I'm working on my first 11 subscribers right now. As we continue moving forward, we're going to have more and more perks and more fun stuff that we're able to do together as a tribe. So we're building that and creating that right now. If anyone is so inclined there. All right. Just checking the YouTube chat here for a minute. Yes, everyone. Hello, positive vibes. Oh, yeah, it's been snowing like crazy where I live. It's not snowing today, thankfully. So, yeah, I feel like that's pretty good for the third house. Like a lot of psychic activation, expanding your ideas of what's possible for yourself, getting that extra burst of hope and optimism. I really, really love that. I really love that for my third house people. Clear. If you would like to get a personal reading, DM me, or you can check the link, click the link tree in my bio, Polish It Up, and that will take you to my website. You can email me through my website, or like I said, just DM me on here and we can set something up for that if you want a personal reading. Hello, Angel Messages. Thank you for that follow. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you for that follow, Frank. I love seeing the tribe grow. I love seeing it. Anybody, I do personal questions sometimes, but I'm not doing it on this particular live stream because we just don't have the time for that. We're looking at the Sun and Pluto conjunction through the houses. Oh, okay. I'm being told that for the fourth house people, we're going to be pulling from the Black Moon astrology deck. So we're pulling a card from here and we're going to clarify with some tarot for my fourth house people if this conjunction is happening in your fourth house. And as I have said, if you don't know where 29 degrees of Capricorn and 0 degrees of Aquarius is in your chart, clear. Go to Cafe Astrology or astro.com or somewhere similar right now. Plug in your birth info and get your chart. If you want a natal chart done by me, DM me as well or email me through my website and we can set that up. Fourth house, people experiencing this conjunction in their fourth house. Let's get some energy here. Where are they experiencing this powerful activation of their power, their magnetism, their ability to manifest and create? And check out, it's posted recently. It's one of my most recent posts on TikTok, and I uploaded it as a video on YouTube as well. Me talking about the energy of the Sun conjunct Pluto. I did a quick video on there talking about these powerful alchemical energies. All right, Celeste, I'll see you. And if you miss it, Celeste, go check it out on YouTube. All of the live streams, I do pretty much all of them simultaneously with YouTube, and they do get saved on YouTube. So you're able to find all of these on YouTube. Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. Fourth house people. What's going on for my fourth house people with this conjunction? All right, we have Aries coming out. I am with the water element sensing. So here we have sense of self. I'm also feeling intuition of an activation of course, intuition. Isn't it interesting though? We have the Mars card on the bottom of the deck, and Mars rules Aries. So we got a lot of powerful Aries energy here, powerful Mars energy. This is divine masculine energy. So I'm feeling a powerful activation of the divine masculine. And we all have a divine masculine and divine feminine within us, right? We have both of these energies. And I do this because they're kind of like, I look at them like the Kundalini energy moving up the spine, right? Almost like a double helix, like the DNA, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang. And of course, the goal is to have a perfect balance of these energies. So whether we identify as male or female, whether our biology is male or female, we have both of these essences and energies within us. So your divine masculine energy getting a huge activation. And this is interesting because the fourth house is the house that Cancer rules, as well as the moon, right? The fourth house is family. It's our roots. It's also like the bedrock of our soul. So like this deep energy of, it's like our deeper level of our soul identity. And so this is interesting. There's like, it's like beginning to learning how to take action from that place of intuition, right? Because we talked about how the Mars energy, the Aries energy is the masculine energy, but the water is a feminine energy. This is our intuition. So it's like acting from a place of intuition, really learning how to sense. I'm feeling like your body senses are activating powerfully. And what I mean by that is like being able to feel and sense energies within your body, being able to channel energies through your physical body. I feel like this activating for you. I do feel a Kundalini activation. It's no mistake that we were just talking about the Kundalini energy. And I feel like there's an energy here of stepping out of emotional reactivity. And what I mean by that is like, and remember, this is powerful energy and these are beautiful activations that we're receiving, but they will feel triggering sometimes. And so some people, it's like you are going to be triggered by fourth house people. I feel like you guys are going to be perhaps triggered quite a bit. All right. But it's going to show you when you get triggered, you're going to have the opportunity to react differently. And you're going to begin seeing that you are able to react in a different way than you reacted before. And it's like really learning how to follow your intuition and let that guide your actions and reactions. Let's get some tarot on this. Clear. Oh, Celeste. Yes. Oh, beautiful. I appreciate that. And what I meant by subscribe for TikTok was actually a subscription now. It's I just have a base one right now. It's $5.99 a month. And that is the specific tribe that I'm talking about, the specific subscription that I'm talking about, that we're looking to begin growing right now, where we're going to be doing some really fun things as we continue to grow that particular aspect of the tribe. All right, so let's get more for my fourth house people here. Clear. Let's get deeper into this energy here. Harmonizing the masculine and the feminine. Learning to allow the intuition to guide. Becoming less emotionally reactive. Building our intuition. Our ability to channel physically, to channel energies. To work with energies, to notice energies. All right, we have the Three of Swords coming out here. There's a heaviness with that. There's a powerful energy too for my third house people. Got the Six of Wands here. I love that. Of like release right now. Release of pain. Pain, suffering, betrayal. I started coughing then, right? So energies with the throat chakra as well. Hello, Frank. Welcome. Energies with the throat chakra, maybe speaking our truth. But it's like there's a release here of pain from the past. So it's like a very healing energy here. Something that we've been trying to heal and release for a really long time that has affected our ability to be assertive, to assert our will in the world, or has caused for some people like an over assertion. And what I mean by that is like being overly aggressive or combative, right? On the defensive all the time, the offensive or the defensive all the time. It's like that sort of an energy is what I'm feeling here, is like the pain of the past that caused that being healed. And if there has been something around your masculine energy or your feminine, divine feminine energy, around this energy of reactivity, around this energy, and this may not be that like necessarily somebody hurts you and you lash out, but it's like it might not be an external process at all, but it's like taking things too personally, being severely wounded by the things that people say. It's like that kind of an energy. It could be something like that, internalizing the negative actions of others, internalizing the negative things that people say about you, any of that type of energy. If you've been working on healing any of that, there is this beautiful energy coming in that's saying like you're making progress with that. And we have the Aquarius, the 11th house card on the bottom of the deck here with the earth under that. And so if you have friends, especially earth signs, people may come into your life that are assisting you in healing this. All right. Or for some of you, it may actually be like perhaps the pain came from a friend, perhaps an earth sign. But I'm feeling like they're helping to ground you, and they're helping you to work through this energy, to move through this energy. I'm feeling more of a helpful energy overall. Yeah, but there's an energy of speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth, sharing your voice here. All right. I think that's going to do it, clear, for our fourth house people. We're going to move now to the fifth house. If this conjunction is happening in your fifth house, clear. Don't forget, when you hop on here, got the Capricorn card that wanted to pop out. And of course, we are right now at 29 degrees of Capricorn, the first part of this conjunction. We're going to go back to the Numinous Astro deck, I think, for the fifth house people, though. Don't forget to like the live stream if you just hopped on. Clear. All right. Let's get some energy for all of my beautiful people who are experiencing this conjunction in their 5th house. Thank you for sharing the live, Rena. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Only, for sharing the live as well. All right. For all of my beautiful people experiencing this in the 5th house. Don't flare up and don't react. Responding instead of reacting. That's what we were getting at with that. All right, 5th house people, some energy. All right, we got the Aquarius energy coming out and the 3rd house energy. So very social energy for my 5th house people here. And I feel that the tomorrow on the 20th, when Pluto and the sun move into 0 degrees of Aquarius together, I feel like that is going to be especially powerful for my 5th house people. I also feel like the light activations, like I just got that filter looks so weird when you like move in front of it on TikTok there. It looks like I have for those of you on YouTube, it looks like I have an eyelash on my hand there. I just started getting a headache when I started doing the 5th house, my 5th house people. So I feel like some of these light activations are perhaps like you need to ground your energy because you're receiving them a lot in your upper chakras. And you need to ground that energy down. That's going to be really helpful for you. I feel like an ascension symptom you guys might be feeling is headaches, and it's because of all the buildup of this energy. So, you know, and I'm not going to lie, like I give you guys all the energetic solutions, but I also am not afraid of taking a leave or something like that if I need to. You know, I alchemize the energy, I cleanse it, and then I pop that sucker if I need to. Remember, I'm not a doctor. But I'm saying, like, if you need to take something for it, take something for it, right? But also like work with imagining that you're sort of just like releasing the pressure, like you're opening up. Imagine just opening up the top of your skull to allow for that energy to flow more freely. Maybe do some tapping on the crown, tapping on the back of the 3rd eye. The back of the 3rd eye is this little divot called the occiput right here at the back of the skull. Tapping around there, all around the forehead, beside the eyes. I feel like that will help dissipate some of the energy as well, and just really hydrate. And like I said, ground your energy, because I feel like there's a lot of 3rd eye and higher activations. We did get the 3rd house, which is about the mental body. I feel like you guys have a really busy mental body. A lot of my people who are experiencing this conjunction in their 5th house, there's a lot going on in your mind right now. But there's also just this beautiful energy coming through. It's freedom, right? Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. This is the energy that we're stepping into. Remember, 0 degrees of Aquarius is where this energy is taking us tomorrow. So really it's this energy of like rebellion, but like in a way, like not just like a rebel without a cause. It's like you're just really feeling freer. You're feeling less concerned about what society thinks about you, what the world thinks about you, what anybody in your reality thinks about you, or especially the people not in your reality, the people you don't even know. Think about how much time we spend worrying about what people we don't even know think about us. And just like when you put it like that, like how ridiculous does that sound? That I'm taking time out of my day to worry about what people I don't even know think about me. Right? One of my favorite sayings that we used to have in 12 step is what somebody else thinks about me is none of my business. And so it's that energy of like really stepping into that, embodying that, and taking back our perception and our view of ourselves, and not allowing that to be dictated by what other people. It's like what other people think about me does not dictate what I think about me. All right, so there's like this real sense of empowerment when it comes to that, and just this this ability to be yourself more, And remember, the 5th house represents dating. It represents pleasures. It represents creativity and our creative processes. It represents, did I say dating, children? Freedom of creativity and just really stepping into and embodying the true self on a whole different level. Let's get a couple clarifiers for this energy here. Couple clarifiers. And we may end up having to continue this at another time. I only have until 5 o'clock to do this live stream. So we'll see how far we get. Oh, thank you for that follow, Mark. All right, so we got the 6 of Pentacles coming out as a clarifier. Then we have the Monarch and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, really stepping into our authority here. I love this. I love this for my 5th house people. Demanding reciprocity. There's an energy of generosity here too. Like, I feel like some of you, and remember, Aquarius energy is the energy of the humanitarian. And so I feel like for some people too, there may be this energy of you like putting together a fundraiser or a banquet, maybe even starting a nonprofit or doing something, organizing something to help somebody else. Or teaming up with people in order to grow your influence, in order to grow your finances, in order to be more seen and heard. And it's just whatever you decide to build during this time, there's a lot of beautiful, positive, and empowering energy for it. Got the tiger here too. Got the tiger and got some Japanese type energy coming through, some Buddhist type energy too. So that may be relevant for somebody. There's crystals here, butterflies, all kinds of stuff, ferns. But I'm feeling this energy here of perhaps doing something to help other people. Some people, you may have like a friend or a family member who's going through something right now. And so you're organizing some sort of support. You're rallying some support around them. Yeah, and there's just really powerful, whatever it is, wherever you're really beginning to march to the beat of your own drum and you're like bringing that don't give a fuck kind of attitude, there's going to be a lot of beautiful success for you there, whether this is in your dating life, whether this has to do with your creative process, wherever this energy is present. There's just a lot of beautiful positive developments when you really step into this energy of not worrying so much about what other people think. And it's like, I feel like some people here have been trying for too long to control other people's impressions of you. And now you've given that up completely. You just don't care. You're the only person whose opinion of me matters is mine. Yeah, ascendant on the bottom of the deck. But because of this, people are actually it's like ironic because you stop caring what people think. And then all of a sudden, like what people think of you, the way that people look at you and perceive you, like people are even more impressed with you as a result of that. That's like that beautiful irony, right? Thank you, Tommy. All right, clear. Moving on now to my 6th house people. If this conjunction of Pluto and the Sun is happening for you in your 6th house, here is what you need to know. And for anyone on TikTok, check me out on YouTube, Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. If you missed your house, it's all recorded there. You can find the first 5 houses on YouTube. Attitude and swagger, check. Love it. I love it, Alf. Yep. I need to be repotted because you've grown so much. All right. 6th house people, all of my people experiencing this conjunction in their 6th house. What's going on? What energies do we have here? We have the 11th house and we have the opposition card coming out. Interesting. So there may be some shakeups, interestingly enough, involving friends, involving any groups or organizations that you are a part of. Which is fascinating for the 6th house, right? For some of you guys too, I'm feeling, right, the 6th house, it represents our work life. It represents our routines and daily habits. It represents all of that Virgo energy, our physical health, the things that we need to do on a daily basis in order to all of the maintenance work, right? Which is not necessarily the most fun, but it is absolutely necessary. It also represents our service, ways that we can use our skills and abilities to be of service to others. To name a few things here. Some people might work with your friends. If you work with your friends, or this could be relating to coworkers in general, but coworkers that you are really close to, or you have a connection with, there could be some, there's a need to find balance here. There's some, you're being tested in some ways. Pay attention to the ways right now that, people and the interactions that you're having are mirroring back to you. It's like outer conflicts are revealing to you inner conflicts. Remember, Pluto represents the shadow. We are getting a powerful, the shadow is being illuminated right now. We're getting a powerful glimpse within, clear, so that we can, part of this stepping into our power is by healing our wounds and coming face to face with our shadow. Let's get a little more energy on this for my 6th house people. Conflict teaching you more about yourself. Especially when it comes to your greater goals and desires. There may be situations where you thought that you had similar goals and ideals as certain people, and now you're finding out that you're on opposite ends of a situation. And it's actually with this energy here of the opposition wants to bring things into balance. And so it might be that you're learning how you can have opposing belief systems and ideals to other people, but you can still find a balance and you can still find a way to connect with them. Right? It doesn't have to mean, like, we know in society today, we are, of course, moving into unity consciousness, but first we're becoming more polarized. And so in the process of that, things have become very black and white. And we're in this energy a lot of times where we feel like if I disagree with you, that means that you and I can't coexist. All right. There's very little tolerance for different ideas and viewpoints. So there may be something here where it's, coming into seeing how to balance out that energy, seeing like, okay, this is where we disagree. Can we agree to disagree and find some common ground? And there are situations that are, of course, bringing up things within yourself that need to be seen and understood so that you can become more centered in your own energy, more empowered. What else? What clarifiers do we have for this energy here? I also feel like some of my 6th house people, interestingly enough, because we would expect this in like a 7th or 11th house reading, but I'm feeling it coming through for you guys. Like, you may have people falling out of your life right now. And a lot of us are experiencing this, right? People falling out of our reality as we move and shift into a new timeline. Like, other people are not at the same vibration as us. They're not on the same timeline that we're on. So they're falling off. Or we're kind of like, we're diverging, we're moving away. So we have the moon coming out as the first card here. All right. Cancer energy there. Tell me some more. How do we clarify the moon here? We have strength. And we have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, so it's like really learning who you are and who you are not through the challenges, the challenging situations and interactions with others. Learning when and how to stand your ground. When it is that you can, in fact, agree to disagree with somebody and leave it at that. And where it is that like there needs to be more spoken or more action taken. But it's like really gaining courage and confidence in yourself. And like I said, this is 6th house energy. So for some people, this could be work, could be the battlefield, so to speak, where this is taking place. Clear. And what else do I want to say about that? It's like we're learning what battles are worth fighting and which battles are not. Choosing your battles wisely. And looking at, working with that 6th house energy, right? Looking at the habits and patterns that we want to bring with us, clear, into our next cycle. Oh, thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. The reason I do that is, I don't know, for some reason, I think it's because I have really small hands, or I don't know. I just can't really shuffle them the way most people do. Clear. I have a friend who she reads tarot too. She used to always make fun of me for it lovingly. All right, I think we're going to pick out a different deck for the 2nd house zodiac here. I'm feeling called to use a different tarot. We're actually going to go with the clear traditional Rider-Waite here for the 2nd half of the zodiac. And for the 7th house, we're going to go back to the Black Moon deck for a minute. So if you have, clear, if you have, oh, thank you for that follow, Manuel. Hello, Allie, welcome. If you have this conjunction happening in your 7th house, here's some energy you may be experiencing. So what? We're receiving major light activations, major DNA activations. So a Kundalini awakening is right on line with these energies. 7th house, if this conjunction is happening in your 7th house, this is what you may be experiencing. The Virgo card coming out. And this was, of course, the ruler of the 6th house. What else do we have for the 7th house? Uranus. All right, so this is interesting, right? Being that Virgo is ruled by Mercury and Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So there's like spontaneous awakenings here, spontaneous realizations happening for my 7th house people. You are like quite literally strokes of brilliance and genius coming in for my 7th house people. We have Taurus on the bottom of the deck. So some of my 7th house people, and remember the 7th house, it rules partnerships, marriage, but it also rules contracts. It can rule business partnerships or any type close, tight-knit, one-on-one type of relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. It also rules open enemies. And like I said, like I'm feeling like the contracts and the business partnerships and like just strokes of genius coming in around money and resources and these 2nd house energies. So pay attention to what you're noticing. Your mind is very keen right now. You're really picking up on and perceiving the little details. So pay attention to that. Trust that within yourself. And take action on the inspiration that's coming forward, because it can really go somewhere. We also have the South Node, life's debts coming out. So there's karma being cleared here. And some of these epiphanies may happen around some of these old habits as well. And with the 7th house being relationships and different things like that, this could be old habits and patterns and relationships coming up, but it could be, really anywhere. Like we said, this energy, it translates beyond the house that we're experiencing it in, but we're going to feel it the most acutely there. Yeah, let's get a little bit of tarot on this. Seventh house, clear. Let's get some clarification on this. Your mind is so sharp right now, my 7th house people. And so a lot of this to us, what Spirit's saying is This has to do with belief systems as South Node energy, releasing these old outdated belief systems. It's like you're able to recognize the faulty belief systems and patterns much more easily and effortlessly than you have in the past. And you're also, remember, this is the energy of alchemy. When Pluto and the sun come together, they're burning away what doesn't serve us. They're burning away the old and the outdated. And so these belief systems, as soon as you become aware of them in this energy, it's like they're immediately dismantled and alchemized, which is really powerful. Thank you, Emog, for that follow. We're not doing personal readings on this particular live stream, but I do them. So if you have questions, follow me. Pay attention to when I go live, and there will be opportunities to ask personal questions, or DM me if you want a personal reading. All right. Yeah, so that's really beautiful. Those belief systems immediately being alchemized and released through the awareness. Hanged Man. Yep. 10 of Cups. I'm telling you guys, boom, boom, boom. Knight of Wands and Judgment. Okay. This is amazing. This is that powerful shift in perspective that brings about all hopes, wishes, and dreams. All right. And this is that powerful call to action. You're going, and with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, for some people, you may be called to action around love as well. Right. If you've been afraid to take action, Chariot here, especially because of pain or disappointments from the past, Spirit is saying you're going to see very clearly who and what is important to you, who and what has meaning to you, and you're going to be called to take action towards those things. And like we said, the most powerful energy here is shifting out of those old patterns and belief systems. If you are experiencing those in relationships, you're going to notice the patterns that have been blocking you, clear, and really be able to powerfully begin moving out of those and through those. So I love that for my 7th house people. Moving on now to the 8th house. If this conjunction is happening in your 8th house, and clear, Pluto rules the 8th house. So if this is happening in your 8th house, this is already a powerful indicator that you're having huge psychic activations. There's huge psychic energy and a powerful energy of transmutation for my 8th house people. Let's get some more energy for my 8th house people. This conjunction is happening in your 8th house. Some extra energy here. What else do you need to know? And what Spirit's saying, since we may not be able to make it through all the signs here right now, or all the houses rather, is that notice how we've had the 11th house come up a few times and the 10th house at the beginning of the reading. There were messages in there for people with the 11th and 10th house. There's going to be an interconnected energy there. So go ahead, watch this on YouTube if you haven't. In the beginning, when we talk about, we pull cards for the 10th house a couple times and 11th house, there's going to be messages in there. So I might skip right to the 12th after the 8th. Oh, somebody looked up cafe astrology, but they couldn't quite understand. Clear. I'm sorry. Let me know. Yeah, if you want a chart reading at some point, or if somebody can help them to maybe understand. Just know that you'll get the messages that you receive. So what? All right, 8th house. What's going on for my 8th house people during this conjunction? If this conjunction is happening in your 8th house. Oh, yeah, we got 3rd house messages and Pluto transformation. Like we said, this is the Pluto house, all right? So you guys are experiencing the most powerful and profound level of transformation here. All right, and Pluto's been transiting, well, whatever house this is going on in, Pluto's been transiting for quite some time. So there has been a transformation ongoing. Pluto's been in Capricorn since 2008. So a lot of these energies, it's like we're wrapping up a very powerful old cycle and moving into a powerful new cycle when they hit the 0-degree point tomorrow. Follow me for more live streams. I do personal readings on many of my live streams. We're not doing them today. We're going through this energy of the conjunction of the sun and Pluto. Or DM me if you want to set up any type of personal reading. All right, Christy, and thank you so much for that follow. So This is powerful transmissions from your higher self here. Powerful downloads coming in for my 8th house people. From your higher self, pay attention to this. Pay attention to the ways that your higher self, your 5D self, your 7D self, and beyond is communicating with you right now. 11, the Pluto card is number 11. 3rd house is number 27. Then we have the water element, Venus and Chiron. All right, so this moves back to which house were we talking about? Where we had, I believe it was the 2nd house that is ruled by Venus, that we had the Chiron card come out too. So there's powerful relationship healing for my 8th house people. Remember, the 8th house rules sex, it rules death, it rules intimacy, it rules other people's money, it rules mysticism, occultism, all of these deep, dark, intense energies. All right. Life, death, rebirth. So there's like a deeper level of connection in relationships that's possible, a powerful relationship healing, powerful healing of the divine feminine aspect of the soul, of the self. It's like this energy here, the Venus is 4 and Chiron is 8. So I'm feeling like this energy of the heart chakra or the heart energy literally doubled. Like the heart, it's making me think of that movie, The Grinch, where the heart grew like 2 sizes or 10 sizes that day. So yeah, just your intuition really coming online, your psychic gifts really coming online. Powerful messages and downloads. We have the solar eclipse revolution and then Uranus genius on the bottom of the deck here. All right. And then we got Sagittarius, Jupiter. I mean, this is just you guys with the 11th house. Powerful, powerful energies here. Self-love. Any of these energies that relate to the Venusian energies, the divine feminine, really stepping up that aspect and your intuition. Just, I mean, if you weren't aware of your psychic gifts before, I feel like the top is just being blown right off of that. Clear. All right. We don't have time to pull any more tarot here, so we're getting right into the 9th house. I want to see if I can get through these last few houses real quick. Clear. If this conjunction, hello, Wolf Mother. Hello, beautiful. If this conjunction, hello, Beth Phoenix. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Jalen. If this conjunction is happening in your 9th house, this is what may be going on for you. We have the fire element and the void, of course, moon. Interesting. So this is where you may be feeling a little bit lost right now, honestly, a little bit confused. Not really sure. It's like I feel your passion being activated, but you're not really sure what to do with it or what direction to go. All right, let's get a little more energy on this. Or I'm feeling for other people too, if you have been feeling really lackluster life in general, I feel like there's this energy now where like your path is being reignited. So that's going to be for some people just this beautiful reignition of their passion. And then the creative solutions coming through when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, maybe starting a creative project that's really going to pay off financially, that's going to bring in some dividends, or creative new ways of making money. Like I feel like some of my 9th house people, you've just been really bored in general. You haven't really known where to place your energy. You've been really unfulfilled perhaps in your career and these aspects of your life. And now like this fresh infusion of energy is coming in that's going to help show you how to do things in a different way that gives you more time for your passionate and the things that really matter to you, and how to channel that energy, how to channel that passionate and creative energy in a way that actually can create more financial stability for you as well. Big changes I feel coming through when it comes to money, career, finance, or just this energy, like I said, of passion in general. And you may be called, remember 9th house energy, you may be called to learn something new, a new skill. But remember, we're reclaiming past life gifts and abilities here. So a lot of these new skills that we're learning are really things that we've been doing for a very long time. Right? We just forgot, and now we're remembering. How do you know what element you are? Well, that depends. I mean, you would look at, oh, hello. Thank you so much for the heart me symbol. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Your element would be like earth, air, fire, water. You would look at your hello. Oh, thank you for the roses. Woo! Beautiful. I love that. Thank you so much. What were we saying here? It would depend. What's your sun sign? I can tell you what element that is. You can look these things up as well. Oh, we got the Yaw Destiny card coming out. I love that. So I feel like my 9th house people, pay attention to where you're being drawn, where you're being pulled, because it is your passion. What are you passionate about right now? If you're not passionate about what you're doing, you're being called to explore more avenues to find out what the things that you are passionate about. We are in the 9th house, yes. Yeah. And those things, following your passion, following the things that light you up, that intrigue you, that interest you, that's going to lead you down the road of your destiny. All right, clear. We're going on to the 10th house now. 10th house people, if this conjunction is happening in your 10th house, and I got to be honest with you guys, I have to pee really bad right now. So this was supposed to end at 5 and I really have to pee. So these last 2 houses are going to be quick, but I love you guys very much. You're a Capricorn. Yeah, you've probably been experiencing this a lot of intensity here. Pluto's been in your sign since 2008, my Capricorns. A powerful transformation for you guys. This last year, a lot of that's going to be wrapping up. Oh, oh, it's so great, Alexis. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Wait, Alexis? Hi. I just realized who you were. Oh, I love you so much. I love you. Hello, Poon. All right, 10th house people. If this conjunction is happening in your 10th house, Capricorn energy coming out. So you're making moves. All right. Something powerful is happening for you. Powerful changes. Oh, thank you, Christy. Powerful changes. We're looking through the houses right now. So you want to look at what 29 degrees and 0 degrees of Aquarius is in your natal chart. And that's what this is going to be. This particular reading is going to be about, because conjunctions, that's what it's affecting the most, is the house placement. If you don't know, then just listen. Something may resonate. If it's a house that we've already passed, go to YouTube, Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. You can find the full live stream there. So powerful changes. Really stepping into your authority, powerful changes in career, in social standing, and reputation. I'm feeling for my 10th house people, the breakthrough with the Grand Trine blessings, the breakthrough that you've been looking for in terms of your career, in terms of whatever you're trying to do on a world stage. There's that powerful shift and breakthrough coming for you in a very positive way. So huge energy. And then we have the Virgo card there for my beautiful Virgo. So some of this may be applicable for you. You may have a 10th house conjunction going in your 10th house right now, or that information will be relevant for you. All right. It sounds like my little one has woken up as well. So when I begin the next live stream, I'll go through the next couple of houses for you guys, or I'll post a separate video with the next houses in the next couple days. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you so much. Go ahead and follow for more live streams. I have to go get the babe now, but I will talk to you all very soon. Love you very much. Bye.